Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion comes Walker. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And the first set of downs to work with, it is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Quick, ready?
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Has Walker. Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down. Move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. And gets that one complete to Collins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the move left, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a By this offense, it's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of that.
And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the second.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Jackson. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. An even 40 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To start the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mike Green is there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Down to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Odafe Owe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
He takes off, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's got room in the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Ravens first down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Jackson up top again, rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Jackson going to keep this one himself, and he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tavius Robinson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right side. Gets made by McCord. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and a long way to go.
Set. Viking 18.
Back to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Woo.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
This drive begins with a run by Chute. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Set up the screen here for Chute. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Let's go.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noah. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, it's 2. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. Through the middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's the score. Ravens 21, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wanna quit?
On first and 10, Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he will score. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. A 28-yard gain.
A first down throw for Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Again, right up the middle to Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
on third down. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw right side. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to...
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
42. Texans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run. It's two. The struggle continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
24-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Second and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. It's McClure. He's going to have a Texans first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball let him. Far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in line of scrimmage. That's it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is fourth down.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on third and short, forcing the fourth down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the fourth quarter.
To the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nate Wiggins, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can...
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Texans 28.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down for Houston.
At the 24-yard line.
Got it, ready? Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be complete to 2. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
13-yard line.
And Cougar 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his...
G, let the game be over, G, please.
Out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Down at the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
All my people down. Oh, what I love. Boom, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up.
It is second and 6.
Shut up.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is good, and the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Texans 35.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down. No time on the lift for the defense. That should do it.
2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. On play action, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.